Well, hello, everybody. My name is Conor McGilligan. This is the Anglian Derby. My name is Conor McGilligan. I've already told you that. Why am I telling you again? Just so you know. We're here covering, I think, the first championship game of the season, which I'm pretty buzzing about, to be honest with you. You guys know I'm a big championship aficionado, and it doesn't get much bigger than this in the championship. It might be the last time this comes about, really, when it comes to obviously Ipswich getting promoted. Marcelino Nunes Derby, that's what I'm calling it now. Obviously, the traitor is obviously back in for this one. Let's go through the team, shall we? So the Norwich team, which for whatever reason is in black. So they've got Kovacevic in net, Jack Stacey, Harry Darling, Jose Cordoba, and Fisher at the back, which I think is a pretty good back line, to be honest, for Norwich. In the middle, they've got Sam Field and Pelle Matson. I don't think this is right. It must be a midfield three. McLean in there as well. Then it's Slimane, Ahmed, who's been brilliant. And, of course, Kvist Garden. Looking over to the blue side, it is Christian Walton, Darnell Furlong, Darrow O'Shea, Jacob Greaves, Ben Johnson, Matasiwa, arguably the midfielder of the season, Jack Taylor in there as well, partnering him. Just in front of them, it is Mehmeti and then Jaden Philogene on one side, Leif Davis on the other. No Jack Clark in proceedings today, starting for Ipswich Town, and George Hurst up top. Will's in the building. Hiya, mate. Timmy Leeds says Norwich for me. At home, on form, Leicester lose. Yeah, I've just got a feeling, to be honest, this is going to be... I've got a feeling that this is going to be a really, really good game for Norwich. I don't know, in the back of my head, I think it's going to be a 2-1-er, but I could be wrong. You're looking at this now, and they're just doing an interview with Marcelino Nunes. It's crazy how he switched allegiances. Crazy. Andy scored in this game last time out. Absolutely mental. But guys, slap a like on the video as well. We'll get through a few of the bits in this game. I'm just going to have a quick look at Nunes. Let's have a look at his statistics whilst being at Ipswich Town. I think he's had a good campaign, actually. Marcelino. Let's have a look. Let's get these on the stats. I think he's got one of those names, which is quite difficult. So let's see. Marcelino Nunes. There we go. He's got one of these names that I have to put in, and basically you have to put in his full name. So his full name is Marcelino Ignacio Nunes Espinosa. So there we go. So I'm just going to have a quick look at his time this season. I mean, he's been really good this season. Really, really good this season. 4 goals, 8 assists, 32 appearances. Goals per 90, 0.18. Minutes per goal, 491. And this is... this is a very, very controversial one for him, obviously. I mean, he had the celebration with the corner flag last time out, didn't he? But you kind of look at the Ipswich, having a look at the Norwich lineup as well. Who did I want to look at here? I wanted to look at Slimani. Since he's gone to Norwich, he's been absolutely excellent. I would have loved to have seen, obviously, the main man, my favourite player in this Norwich side, Jovan Makama. I can't believe they got Chris Reeves's tweet there and put it online. My good friend Chris Reeves. That's pretty crazy. Slimani, let's get his statistics up. He's been brilliant. Slimani. There we go. Let's have a quick look at his statistics this season. And again, we've had a really good campaign there, haven't we? And Slimani, obviously formerly of Sheffield United. 5 goals, 5 assists, 21 appearances, goals per 90, 0.39, similar to that of Nunes. Minutes per goal, 231, though. Miles better, innit? Miles better. Very interesting, this one for me. Very interesting game. Very, very interesting game. You guys get your score predictions in the section below as well. Let's have a quick look at some of the other statistics in and around this game. We're going to get the scoreboard up. Let's have a quick look at Leif Davis. Leif Davis, I'm always interested by. Leif Davis, because it's been a bit of a different system for him at Ipswich this season. A little bit of a different system. Obviously, 11 clean sheets, 34 appearances, which is not bad at all for a defender. 6 goal contributions altogether. But if you do look at that Ipswich side, now it is now a 4-2-3-1. Obviously, when they were so good last time out, it was pretty much a 3 at the back, wasn't it? Which meant that Leif Davis was just an absolute bomb-on winger. And fullback, of course. But, yeah, just put some Vaseline on, guys. Honestly, cold weather. Cold weather makes me a bit soft. There we go. Yeah, Norwich for me, says Timmy. At home, on form, less to lose. Let's have a quick look at the form table in the Championship. And this is pretty striking, to be honest. Pretty striking. I believe Cov will be top. But let's have a quick look. This is, I mean, it should be an absolutely brilliant game. We're just going to get this up on screen right now. Let's have a quick look so you guys can have a little scan. So this is the form table currently. This is why this should be a pretty damn good game. Pretty good game. Southampton top of that form table. Cov second. Norwich third. Ipswich fourth. Only a point separating them in their last 6. The last 10 should be interesting, actually. Let's have a look at the last 10. Last 10 again. Crazy. 1 point separating Norwich and Ipswich. This is the last 10. Let's have a look at the form as well. Both better than the likes of Millwall, which is pretty crazy this season when you're looking at Norwich as well. Obviously, Millwall doing so well, but this is the last 10 games. Look at that, crazy. Norwich, if they just got rid of Manning earlier, if they just got rid of Liam Manning earlier, could have been talking about Norwich in that top 6 again, really, couldn't we? But it bodes for a really good game, really, really good game. Kay's in the building. Hi, Kay. Hey, Connor. Good afternoon. Are you going to have lunch? I've got a cup of tea, Kay. I've had a nice breakfast though, so yeah. But I will have lunch. Thanks for asking, Kay. Timmy, excuse me, Timmy. Just check. Norwich were 8 points adrift from safety, but unbelievable, Timmy. Honestly, mate, unbelievable. What a job! What a job has been done by Philippe Clement. Liam Manning beforehand was just absolutely awful. Awful when it comes to the consistency. Came out, always had an excuse under his belt, and I do like the fact that Clement's just come in and effectively he's just playing the players in the correct positions, which is something that Liam Manning struggled to do apparently. And of course, it's about getting the best out of players like Pelle Matson, who's been really, really important in the second half of the season. West Ham I Forever says thoughts on Nuno. Yeah, I like him, mate. Like him. Like Paco as well. Did a video this morning if you are interested on West Ham United, so go check that out. But yeah, get your score predictions in, everybody, as well. Little tight communities when we do this. Really enjoy it. It's always a little bit different. Let's have a look at Norwich's starting 11 again, shall we? Kvistgarden. I really like Kvistgarden as well. Ahmed's been really good as well for them, hasn't he? I believe he's Canadian, I think, Ahmed. Sure he is. Could be right. Could be wrong on that one. I'm sure he's Canadian. Let's have a quick look at his statistics. Let's have a quick look. Boom, got it right. Look at that. Yeah, Ali Ahmed, Canadian. Another really good purchase. Norwich are always really good purchase-wise. Always really good purchase-wise, I find. They get a lot for the buck. And again, 17 appearances. Another key man here, 17 appearances, 4 goals, 3 assists. Obviously, all in the second half of the season. Again, really important. Really, really important. I'm going to go, I think, 2-1 Norwich for me this game. 2-1 Norwich. I'm pretty sure of it anyway. Brendan says, morning from Edinburgh, Connor. Are you going to go to the semi-finals? Hey, mate. Yeah, good to see you there. Maybe, mate, if I can get a ticket. If I can get a ticket. To be honest, I was going to try and get one for Man United on Monday night, but it would have to be a third-party source for me, and that would be a lot of money. I think you can get a ticket now in the away stand somehow for around about 111 quid, which I would have done. I would have done because obviously I want to. I tried applying for the ballot for the Man United game, just couldn't get anything. I tried for the ballot for the last 3 or 4 games, to be honest with you, and I can't seem to get a sniff. So, but yeah. West Ham I Forever says, watch your videos for a couple of months now due to your collab with Gio, but I think you're a very humble and balanced Leeds fan. Oh, thanks, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. It's a lovely comment. Oscar, hi, Oscar. Good to see you in here again, mate. Good morning, Connor. Wolves were shocking last night. They were, pal. They absolutely were. They were minging. minging. I thought they started quite well, to be honest with you. I thought they started relatively well. It was just they tailed off, didn't they, dramatically in that second half. And West Ham just got a lot better, a lot better. So there we go. Oh, Kelly with the £10 donation. Thank you so much, Kelly. Really appreciate that. I enjoy watching you, Jimmy, and Callum on Proper Football. I always laugh and learn a thing or two, but Callum is wrong about almost everything he says about Wrexham. Thanks for the watch on. No problem at all, Kelly. And yeah, gonna start doing a little bit more on the Championship because I do watch a lot of it. It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it, Kelly? Me not covering the Championship, and that would be your club, Wrexham, as well. Definitely going to do the playoffs 100%. Oh, there we go. The data package is now it's now adapted, so we don't have Norwich in a black kit, which is good. In the yellow kit, there we go, the famous Norwich yellow kit. But really appreciate that, Kelly. Thank you. All the donations go to the running of the channel, 100%. I don't take a bean out, so thank you so much. Blaze Ray says, I can't believe where Millwall are in the league. In terms of what, mate? In terms of what? You're just surprised by how well they've done? Oh, mate, they've been excellent this season. Really, really good. Really impressive. Underrated as well. This is what I mean. I think next season, the Championship, it's very competitive this season, but I think next season it'll dial up a notch. I think it'll be very good. Barry says, feeling sad about the West Ham game. I'm absolutely terrified. Just see how it goes, mate. See how it goes. West Ham have been improving though, mate, since January. They've been brilliant since January, really. When you look at the whole, West Ham have effectively been in the top sort of 7 places, really. Top 7 places when you're kind of looking at that conversation in the Premier League. So, yeah, it's non-surprising to me, to be honest with you, in terms of form. Just Millwall in the Premier League sounds crazy. I think they might do it as well, mate, through the playoffs. Through the playoffs, you just wouldn't want to play Millwall, would you? Fen, how you, Fen? How's it going, mate? As a Saints fan, come on, Norwich. Yeah. Big one. Let's see where this would. Let's have a look. All Norwich needed was like to get rid of Liam Manning like 5 games before, and they'll be in the playoffs, wouldn't they? Let's be honest. Norwich on 58 to get into the playoffs, 66. Just think that cut-off point. Southampton's still a game in hand as well. Yeah. And Ipswich have still got some tough away games. Just into moving on to Ipswich. I know Ipswich have got those vital that vital couple of games. In fact, they've got 3 currently games in hand over Millwall, who are in second at this moment in time. But you just have a look at some of these Ipswich fixtures. They've still got to go to Pompey, who are battling at the bottom of the table. They've still got to play Borough at home. Still got to go to Nathan Jones's Charlton, which is never easy. Still got to go to a resurgent West Brom. Southampton, they've got to go to away as well. So I look at those remaining games. I think they're only slightly simple one. With the greatest of respect, it's probably QPR on the last day of the season, which could be really important. But yeah, Ipswich in the last 5, they've slumped against Leicester, they've slumped against Stoke, they've slumped against Millwall. This isn't the same Ipswich that went up under Kieran McKenna last time. Not for me. It's not the same Ipswich. So that might give other people a crumb of comfort, really. But yeah, so big one today as well. Norwich will be right up for this, understandably so. John says, I got a bet on Ipswich to win 10 grand. What's the bet, John? What's the bet? 10 grand. Once again, we'll have a quick look at the Ipswich side as well. Christian Walton in there, Furlong, O'Shea, Jacob Greaves, Ben Johnson, Matasiwa, Jack Taylor, Jaden Philogene, Metmati, Leif Davis, and George Hurst. I wonder what's going on with Jack Clark. Jack Clark will be in my team of the season. A lot of people said Jaden Philogene, but there's been one person who's been carrying him the last few months, like 14 league goals, I think it is. Let's have a look where he is. Jack Clark. Yeah, I thought it'd be. Not sure. Not sure. But yeah, he's been superb for him. Absolutely superb for him. But the atmosphere should be building out. I'm going to have to turn this up. Norwich have got a very good record, haven't they, at home against Ipswich. Kirsch in the building, hey, Kirsch. All my Borough mates praying for a Norwich win there. They're absolutely cooked, aren't they, at the minute? They're really, really struggling. Really struggling. Borough, I don't think Borough have, is it 6? The form table, the smelly. Absolutely smelly. At the form table at this moment in time, you got Borough in the playoffs. Have won 1 game in the last 6. 1 game in the last 6. And they've been dominant In every single game, they've been dominant, Borough. It's just they can't put the ball into the back of the net. Cannot put the ball into the back of the net. John says as well, 17-fold Arsenal probably going to bottle it. John, I'm not surprised, mate. You're getting $4,000 back off that, mate. 10 grand, I should say. John, of course you're going to get 10 grand off the back of that, lad. 17-fold. Lene, hi, Lene. How's it going? Afternoon, Connor and all. What's going on, Lene? Blaze says 10 grand on a 17-fold. No, I think it's 10 grand to win. 10 grand to win. Connor, you got any horse on to haven't? Oscar, have you got any tips, mate? Have you got any tips? Canary in a coal mine. Hello. I think this is the first Norwich fan. We've got a lot of the regulars, but we've managed to pull in a Norwich fan, which is good. How's it going, mate? How's it going? Welcome. But yeah, we have 6 minutes to kick off. Guys, do us a favor as well. Slap a like on the video. I think we've got a nice little small community today. Shout out to all of you. We're nearly on 100 live watchers. So make sure you're slapping a like on the video, everybody. We're going to try up the watch-alongs. We're going to do a lot till the end of the season when it comes to playoffs, the final days of the season, and, of course, the World Cup coming around the corner. Oh, thank you so much, mate. A Conite Universe, thank you. Wow, you and obviously the fantastic Kelly. Thank you so much, mate. Really, really appreciate it. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Norwich will be very strong next season. Strong bench today. Torre, I really like McConville. Why isn't McConville next to? Why would you say McConville's not next to Jose Cordoba a little bit more? Do you think that's the right decision there? I do like Harry Darling, of course. Big fan of Harry Darling. There's a few championship clubs that were sniffing around him at the start of the season, but I think McConville's a really good centre back. Torre's been very good, hasn't he? Very, very good since he's come in. I would have liked to have seen Norwich. Would they have been even stronger? They would have been surely with John McCarmer. John McCarmer leading the line excites me a little bit more than Kvistgaarden, if I'm being honest. But I do like Matthias Kvistgaarden. I really do. The brilliant thing about Norwich is they've just not missed Sargent going whatsoever, have they? Which is important. All good here. One day till we play. It feels like it's been forever. How are you? Good, Lene. Good, Lene. Thank you so much. Canary in a coal mine, 8746 says, from Aussie. Good man. Whereabouts, dude? Let us know whereabouts. Lived in Australia myself, lived in Melbourne, and lived in Sydney and Adelaide. There we go. Oscar says, I put Oscar Brothers 1 because it's my name and I am Maximus, but Maximus does well every single year. I'll take it into account, mate. I'll take it into account. Fen says, based on current performances and potential teams in the championship next season, who do you think will make the top 6 next season? Well, I think Southampton will go up. I think Southampton will go up. So I would probably say, if I've got Southampton going up, I'd go. So Southampton, Ipswich, and Cov going up. I would say top 6 based on nothing at all. I'd go in no particular order. Wolves, Burnley, Spurs. Wolves, Burnley, Spurs. Wolves, Burnley, Spurs, Millwall. Wolves, Burnley, Spurs, Millwall, Wrexham, and Birmingham. Birmingham. A Wingard near Brisbane. Sounds good, mate. I do like Brisbane. Excuse me. Lil Bully says, do you like Slimani when he was at United? I thought he was decent, but we didn't give him a chance. Not massively, mate. Yeah, he never really made his mark, did he? Slimani at Sheffield United, Norwich. It's just one of those things. When you give a player a chance, sometimes they can thrive. Sometimes they can really struggle. He's been brilliant at Norwich. Been absolutely brilliant. There's a lot of players like Slimani, really. Pelle Matson, you look at Ali Ahmed, players who've been given a chance, maybe previously where they haven't been given a chance, where they've just flourished. That can happen. BSE says, wonder how the championship teams that are promoted will do in the Prem. Dennis has said that it should be a good game. Hope for as much drama with the playoff picture as possible. Indeed, yeah. Fergie says, I just used a random number generator and got... What do you mean, mate? What are you on about? Let us know. Shazza says, afternoon, Connor. I've seen Wolves last night. There's no excuses for us beating them on Saturday. 100%, mate. Can't disagree with that. Con, what's your biggest hot take of this year? Oscar, you're flinging me with questions. What's my biggest hot take of the year? I said West Ham would get out of the bottom 3 when they were on 14 points. There you go. Afternoon, Connor. Hi, Anth. How's it going? We are about to kick off as well, everybody. If you've not been on one of these watch-alongs before, Marcelino Nunes is on the bench. Look, Marcelino Nunes, they've got Dan Neil on the bench. It's a strong, strong bench, isn't it? Yeah, guys, what we'll do is normally, if you've not been on one of these watch-alongs before, I sometimes am a little bit behind when it comes to in general life and when it comes to the watch-along. So I will press start as soon as I get going. If you want to marry your stream up with mine, you can do that. So, yeah. Kick it on. Have a little scrimmage. I don't know why. Does Norwich's like anthem, if you will, does it sound quite posh, or is that just me? You know, it's like kick it in, knock it down, have a little scrimmage. Is that me offending all of the Norwich fan base? Let me know in the comment section below. Have you unsubscribed? Let me know in the comment section below. I just find it, maybe it's because I've not I don't think I've ever used the word scrimmage in my life. Is that a northern thing? Is it a southern thing? Sorry, I can stop if you want. Don't be daft, mate. Twig is the horse's name for the GN. Haha. Oh, Grand National. Of course. Put them on a wheel. That's how I landed. Well, hopefully it wins for you, mate. Fergie says it does sound posh. It does, doesn't it? Like, I don't know what it is. I've probably offended half of Anglia there, which there you go. Slimane to kick off anyway. Tim says Norwich is posh. I don't know if it is, mate. Is Norwich posh? Big game, innit? Big game, this. It's good that Norwich are in form as well. I'm happy Norwich are in form because you didn't want this to be like a dead rubber game. There we go. We're off, everybody. We are off. Jose Cordoba launches it long. Good atmosphere. It's a good atmosphere. I think it's a good derby, this. That's why I wanted to do a watch along for it. Ipswich throw. Maybe Clark is on the bench. Canary Nicole Mine says, you think it's posh because you're from Leeds? Probably, mate. That's probably. I'm actually from York. Born in Leeds, though. Was raised in Leeds. But yeah, I lived in York for far too long. But maybe York helps me out a little bit because anyone from York gets dubbed as posh. But yeah, I don't think I am. McConville just back from injury. Okay. Aconite Universe. Thanks for letting me know, mate. John says for the 12:30, I got Arsenal, Ipswich, but John is big with the bets. John is a big better. He's a big better. He's putting 17 folds on. Norwich win it back. Pelle Matson. Matson again. Norwich on a little bit of a counter-attack here. He's got 2 over. Ball out wide. Ahmed up against Dar Rocher. Ahmed goes inside. Good little ball. McLean. Good defending there by Jaden Philogene. Norwich throw. York is the posh end of the north. NCFC in Sydney. We've got a few Norwich Aussies in here, which is good to see. Something I didn't expect. What's the Norwich scene like in Australia? Is it big? I think I was in Australia when Leeds beat you 3-0. Alioski, Saiz, I think, a fair few years ago. Now it was when Bielsa first came in. You're getting back in the league, 100 points. Aconite, 100%, mate. But absolutely buzzing for them. I think Rochdale as well. Rochdale dropped points. They're currently playing Tamworth, York are. But yeah, first, mate. Buzzing for them. They need to win this game. And then Rochdale. Who have Rochdale got today? Rochdale. They play each other on the last day of the season, don't they? Should do a watch song for that, really, shouldn't I? I just don't know if anyone would come watch. Yeah, so Rochdale have got Wealdstone today. There are quite a few of us as Aconite. Good stuff. If you did not support Leeds, who would you support last one? Oscar, I can't. I just can't, mate. I can't. I think I'd follow football. Oh, there's been a goal. It's shown us there's been a goal. Bromley have scored against MK Don. Sky, brilliant coverage there. It's a good finish, actually, from Bromley, the Bromley striker. Yeah, I don't know if I could spot another team, mate. I definitely follow it. I definitely follow football. I don't know if I'd just probably be a fan of football. I don't think I'd follow anyone, mate. I know it's a boring answer, but yeah. Fisher on the ball anyway. Throwing. Long throw to Quistgarden. The only thing here with Quistgarden is he is very short in comparison to Jacob Greaves and Dar Rocher. George Hurst, free kick to Norwich. That is the only thing. $150 of you in the building, everybody. Slap a like on the video. Thank you very much. Denise says he'd be a Sunderland fan. Dennis, sorry, I'm getting a reputation, mate. I'm now a West Ham and Sunderland fan, apparently. Any team I give credit to, mate. If I give a team credit for enough time for achievements, I apparently support them. Ball into the box, saved there. Just comfortable hands by Christian Walton. Yeah, I get it a lot, mate. Sunderland, West Ham, who are the other ones I give credit to? Norwich. Apparently, I give Norwich too much credit. I've heard that before on proper football. So there you go. Jack Taylor. Jaden Philogene does really well there. Matasiwa, one of the better players this year in the Championship, plays a ball easily cut out by Harry Darling, though. Kenny McLean, a veteran in these fixtures. Jack Stacey, again, been at Norwich quite a while now, obviously signed from Bournemouth. If I didn't support Leeds United, I'd just support Leeds Rhinos. Captain Hindsight says, hope for your support tomorrow when we play Forest. Going to do you a lot of favour. Good to see you in here, mate. A few Villa fans in here. Yeah, fantastic. Good stuff. Yeah, you need to, mate. You need to. I've got a lot of family members who support Villa. I'll be sending them a few texts tomorrow. Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate it. Oh, Denise. I don't know. Is it Denise or Dennis? It looks like Dennis. Bit of a slow start, though, to the East Anglian Derby. Pelle Matson. Lovely little switch ball out there to Jack Stacey. Ipswich really pressing on Norwich's first touch, which is unsettling them a little bit there, but Norwich win a free kick. Harry Darling. Aconite says, who in the current Leeds squad has been at Leeds the longest? Whoa, good question. The Leeds squad, I would say, Leeds squad has been there the longest off the top of my head. Strauch, I think. Probably Pascal Strauch. Has been at Leeds for about 5 years now. It's Dennis, by the way. Thanks, Dennis. I could see it was Dennis, and then it said, because it's not, sometimes Dennis is two ends, isn't it? A lot of the time it's two ends. West Ham, Sunderland, Norwich, and now a Villa fan. Got it. That's it, mate. There you go. And don't forget a Leeds fan as well. And a York fan, because I've just complimented York. So there you go. Is it Melee? It could be Melee, actually, Blazed. Could be. I think Strauch's up there, though. Kenny McLean over it anyway. Plays the ball to Fisher. Back to McLean. Gonna lump it in. Has done. Christian Walton's come for it. Cordoba, it's Christian Walton's completely missed it. Completely missed it. Very, very nervy moments indeed there. Walton just missed it. And if there was somewhere to tap it in, that'd be 1-0 Norwich. What is the goalkeeper doing? Ball played in by Kenny McLean. Christian Walton comes to get it, and he's got to claim that if he's come for it. Came for it and just missed. Michael says Strauch. Would it not be Melee? It's one of them. One of them, yeah. Matson. Harry Darling. Kenny McLean. Oh, he's won a free kick there off Jaden Philogene. He's going to get a book in here. I tell you what, he's been brilliant, Annie, over the years, Kenny McLean. I think he celebrated 300 appearances not long ago. 300 appearances. If Cov win today, they're up. I don't think so, BSC. I think they'll need one more point. I think it's 4 points from to get up. Stacey. Philogene does well. There's a lot of fouls going to be given in this game because they're all very, very. It's very high intensity, as you'd imagine from a derby. Metmati fouled there. Kieran McKenna's won 48 of his 85 Ipswich matches. Wow. Sam Field in there as well. George Hurst now goes down and wins a foul. This is crazy. It's been about 400 fouls so far. There you go, Fergie. Ball knowledge for you there, mate. Right, Ipswich free kick, about 40 yards out. Ant says, Connor, besides 09, which Sunderland player would you take at Leeds? I'd love to take... Oh, shut up, Ant. We don't need to hear about who you'd take. I don't want you to say that. I would take... Who would I take? Currently, probably... Oh, who would I take from Sunderland? Probably Xhaka. Yeah, probably Xhaka. 4 fouls already from Ipswich. Jesus. Free kick. Leaf Davis over it. Puts it in. Back post. Jacob Greaves wins it. Oh, could be a penalty. Wow, could have been a penalty there. Metmety crocked down in the box. Is it a pen? Is he pointing to the spot? Wow, I think it's a penalty to Ipswich. A tackle from, I believe it was Harry Darling. Could be wrong, though. He clipped the heel of Metmety. It's clumsy. Greaves heads it. It's Jack Taylor. Oh, it looks soft. It looks soft. Greaves wins it. Taylor gets ahead of... He didn't touch him. It's a kick through, but he's not kicked him. Is it Slimani? It looks soft. The referee's let it go. He's waited for 2 seconds, then he's pointed to the spot. Penalty Ipswich. Seems harsh. Maybe the linesman's in his ear and he said it's a pen. That seems really harsh. Guys, let us know what you think in the chat. That seems... I understand it if he'd have clipped his heel. If he would have clipped his heel, I'd have understood it. But for me... I'm not sure about that. So it's Hurst on it, I think. No, he's given the responsibility to Jaden Philogene. I think that's harsh. That's really harsh. The ref's got that one wrong. Okay, so Jaden Philogene up against Kovacevic to make it 1-0 to Ipswich. 7 fouls already. A foul a minute. Huge moment. Jaden Philogene over it. As cool as you like. Brilliant penalty. Brilliant penalty. 1-0 Ipswich. As cool as you like. Fergie says that's never a pen. Mike says that's not a pen. That didn't look it, did it? Yeah, I don't think that's a pen. VAR wouldn't give that. It's harsh, innit? Blaze says, I think there's a foul off the Ipswich striker before that he's proper manhunt. Do you think? I don't know. If it is that kick through. Going 1-0, that, yeah, you would be fuming. I agree. What a pen that is, though. It's cool. Just not bothered, is he? Philogene. Coolest man in Carrow Road. No pen, says Timmy. He's a right wind up. Delirium for Ipswich. And that currently is Ipswich back in the top 2. That is quite funny from Philogene, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, it's not a pen. It's not a pen. I don't actually think he took. I think it's a dive. I think he's just not even been touched. Yes, Fergie, it's a class pen. Class pen. Fenris is never a pen. We do love championship officials, says BSE. Never a pen. Yeah, I'm always, to be honest, I always think to myself, you know, would you prefer championship officiating or do you prefer it with VAR? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Yeah, as the BSE says, he said still rather that than 5-minute VAR decisions. I don't mind human error, to be honest. It's just how good is the human error? Do you know what I mean? It's like how bad is the human error, I should say. Yeah. Timmy says you can't run into someone clearing the ball and claim pen. BSE says still rather have that. Yeah, yeah. The ref has always been crap. Who is it? Who is that referee? Well, 12-man Ipswich again, says Will. Yeah, it's never a pen, mate. Never a pen. He's literally not even touched him. Poor from Jack Taylor, that. Like, soft that. But there you go. That's why people dive. Yeah, it does. How it's gone down, it's as if he's been absolutely booted, but that's never a pen, is it? Not in a month of Sundays. Unlucky. It's unlucky for Norwich that and Slimani. Metmety, I think, has just been booked. Dennis just says, I just recognise him from his terrible trim. Well, it needs to be a response here, don't they? Is it just me, says Finn, or does it seem like officials at all levels have got worse since the introduction of VAR? I know VAR is only in the Prem, but yeah, it has, mate. Because they don't rely on their own decisions anymore. It's all on what like the automated system via 12 or 13 other officials say to them. So they don't make decisions; they wait for it in their ear because they don't want that embarrassment. Philogene, Leaf Davis, Clark, Philogene, not Clark. Sorry, I should said. Ooh. I mean, he's given everything, and he Metbety's on the floor again. Yeah, Norwich they've got to chill out a little bit here. That is a foul. It is a foul. I mean, he's literally knocked his boot off. It's actually really poor from Cordoba, that. Con, I haven't watched the Championships this season. Who has been the best player in the division, mate? I'd probably say Hayden Hackney. Captain Hindsight says, is there a Delilah? Delia Smith's ex-husband or something? He seems to give Ipswich more than Norwich. Yeah, there's a few mistimed tackles here from Norwich, but I agree. It's not been a great display so far. Ross has said we'll be playing in this league next season after last night. Get used to it, mate. Leaf Davis over it. Good ball in. Greaves. It's a good save. Ipswich have started the better. I think it was George Hurst, actually. Ipswich have started the better. I know they've scored that goal, haven't they? I mean, again, is he offside? No, he's not. He's not. It's a good save from Kovacevic. Yeah, but Ipswich are on top at the minute. They are on top. Yeah. They just look a little bit better in possession as well, Ipswich, I'd say. Norwich haven't really got to grips with the game at all yet. Corner Ipswich. Leaf Davis over it. Not the person you want over this. I mean, Harry Darlin is all over Jacob Greaves. It's headed in again. Philogene over the bar. Got it all wrong. No way. Bournemouth. Yes. Come on, Bournemouth. Come on, Bournemouth. Oh, please, Bournemouth. Please. Can we all say, do we all want the Arsenal bottle? Oh, please. I don't think this will happen. Yes, everybody. Letting me know. Love that. Is it at Bournemouth as well? Oh, my God. It's at Arsenal. I still think Arsenal will win, but come on, Bournemouth. Croupy Jr. Hi, Lee. How's it going, mate? Guitar Heroes in the building. Ross says it comes down to the last game of the season. I honestly think I'll have a heart attack. I think it is, mate. I think it will do. Arsenal not doing well against teams on the South Coast. Bang on, Fen. I thought you were brilliant that game, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Leo Cienza. Can we have him? Can we have Leo Cienza? Would you mind if we just take him off you, please? Ooh, Kvisgarden. Goal kick, I think that is to Ipswich. I've always loved the cherries. I want Arsenal to lose because like 15 people have them in my last man standing. That is the best way of doing it. Oh, Nunes just there warming up there in front of the Norwich fans. Not going down well. He kind of he likes it though, doesn't he? God, Norwich fans are after him. Look. Norwich fans are after him warming up. Hi, Connor. Come on, Leeds. Hey, mate. Michael says it serves Arsenal right for training whilst listening to edits. Oh, mate, I saw that. What is that about? Michael, who do you support, mate? Is that? Oh, you're a Leeds fan, mate. I've just seen Okafor in your picture. Ross says Ryan at Bournemouth is a new Rafinha, mate. He's so good. So good. Do you ever remember when Bournemouth drew at West Ham and he nearly scored the wonder goals of all wonder goals against West Ham? It's another foul by Norwich. Norwich are just committing fouls left, right, and centre here at the minute. Lisa's nice jacket, that, Connor. Oh, thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Blaze says there's a red card in this game, I think. Lisa's Ipswich could seal the deal today, maybe plus a game in hand. Con, I like you and Leeds, mate, but no, with all due respect, keep your grubby bits off Cienza. Fair enough. I absolutely love him. What a play. And by the way, what recruitment by Southampton. Kenny McLean plays the ball inside. to Slimani. Norwich haven't got going whatsoever at this moment in time. Daniel says, Connor, are you doing a watch on Monday night? I will be doing, mate. I will be doing, yeah. LJ says, Nunes, is that thick? He probably hasn't made the connection that used to play for us. LJ, that must wind you up, mate. I can't imagine. Well, I can't imagine. It's happened to my club plenty of times. Alan Smith, Rio Ferdinand, Eric Cantona, etc., etc. I can't. I can only imagine what it's like for you lads seeing him just warming up and smiling and giving it all the beans. Like it would send me into the fourth realm, mate, the shadow realm. As a football fan. Norwich free kick anyway. Kenny McLean over it. Stats don't look great at the minute for Norwich. They need a response. They need something. McLean over it. Back post. Not a great ball by McLean, but it is a corner to Norwich. Ball into the box from the corner. Knocked on. Slimani. Pele Matson shoots. Leaning back. Miles over. Poor effort. Con, do you reckon we get something on Monday? Do I think we'll get something on Monday? I don't, mate. No, I don't. I'd be stunned. But stranger things have happened. Ross says, what do you reckon for promotion from Champa this year, Con lad? I reckon Cov, Ipswich and Southampton. I think I've said the exact same, mate. Yeah. I said I was quite keen on, to be fair, I was keen on Hull for a bit. But Hull are just too inconsistent. They concede too many goals as well. If I'd have honestly given it to Norwich, I'd have given it to Norwich not long ago. Well, if they'd have sacked Liam Manning a little bit earlier. Yellow card again, I think, for a Norwich player. It is a Kvistgarden there on Jacob Greaves. Yeah, I agree with you though, Ross. Here he is in the building, Mr. Fowler. How you doing, mate? Good to see you in here. Ipswich straight back down. It's got to be on it. Ipswich back down. I think the only one who's, I think we were speaking about, the only one who I'm partially encouraged about is maybe Cov. And it's just because of the recruitment. That's it. Southampton hitting form at the right time. They'll be tough to beat. They will be. Canary in a coal mine says, I can see a couple of Reds coming. I can. I mean, how many players are on yellow cards now? We've got 12 fouls. We're having a foul every 2 minutes at the moment. Jack Stacey on the ball anyway, coming against Philogene. If he'd have gone down there, that'd have been a card for Philogene. Jack Stacey stays on his feet. Don't mind that. Leif Davis goes line. Jaden Philogene again, who's becoming the pantomime villain here. And he gets another foul there. He's enjoying this, Philogene. Give Callum his fouls by the day. Did a great job with Jim on Proper Football. There you go, mate. Always a good watch. Subscribe, everybody, to Proper Football. My show with Callum Fowler and Fake Taxi Jim. Make sure you're checking that out. Will's in the building. Now, Will. They hit form too early to keep it going. They also play well in the playoff plus FA Cup. Southampton will flop. Who do you reckon will go up then, Will? BSC says, hopefully this Arsenal result stays the same. I'll be there for an AFTV meltdown. Ross in the building. Hey, Ross. QPR currently drawing as well. Cardiff Bolton, big game in League One there. Lincoln beating Leyton Orient. Lincoln, my goodness. Scabala's men flying. Big game for Plymouth today as well. Do you think Cov will be in a position to recruit like that? Obviously, there's the revenue cap coming in next season, isn't there? It's 85% effectively of what your club earns. I think they might struggle a little bit because I think Sunderland had a better squad in the Championship. I'll be brutally honest in terms of profiles that can fit into the Premier League. I do like Coventry's team. It's probably the closest you're going to get to Sunderland. I think they'll need a lot of money, though. I think Cov are probably going to need 150, 160 million. Out daft. If Leeds stay up, I'd rather Ipswich not come up. Yeah. King said Cov won't recruit much and wants to keep the team that got them up. Well, Doug King might be in for a pleasant surprise, Will. Kelly has said, good morning, EFL, Callum Fowler EFL. Good to see you. I love proper football. Kelly, proper fan. Proper fan for proper football. Could be another proper coming soon as well. Hold on to your hats. Slap a like on the video as well, everybody. I think we've got about 200 people in. Trying to build this championship audience. Good stuff. Good stuff. I reckon Borough will find form again. You can't count them out, can you, Borough? You can't count them out. They play such attractive football. The problem is it's just that finishing touch. For me, going forward, I've mentioned this several times, but Strelec and Conway are not the one. Not the one at all. Strelec's missed far too many chances. Conway's got a decent amount of goals this season, but he's not a ruthless finisher. They rely too much on the midfield. Cordoba blocked. It's better from Ipswich this though. Fisher on the ball. Ahmed on the overlap. Fisher goes by himself. Ball in. Headed out by Greaves. Better spell, though, for Norwich here. Cordoba. Jack Stacey. Ball inside. McLean. Ipswich win it back. It's just a bit passive from Norwich, this. Leaston Fan TV says up the Norwich. Indeed. Least is all about who they can bring in. If Borough don't get promoted, I'd have Hayden Hackney, no questions, says Ross, 100%. Better spell. Much better spell, this from Norwich. Need to have some strikes on goal, though. It sounds a bit obvious, but not a single shot on target yet for Norwich. Ball over the top. Oh, nearly. Nearly the first bit of entry there for Kenny McLean. He just got inside of Leif Davis there. And if that ball had been better, was it Fisher? Oh, it's a good ball as well. It's not bad. Oh, I think it might have been Ahmed, that. Unlucky. Come on, you Canaries. Cons in the building. Hey, Cons. Buzzing after last night, I'm sure. Cordoba goes down. Another foul. Stinky game, this. Stinky game. Hubbard's in the building. Good to see you in here. Stinky game for the Canaries at the minute. Yellow cards here, there, and everywhere, which is a good thing. George Hurst. Big game for Leaston today. Who you playing? Fen says, of the 3 teams expected to go up, Cov, Ipswich, and Saints, who do you think is the best current squad to say up? I'd argue probably Saints. Yeah, I'd say that, Fenrir. I think Southampton's team has probably got the most depth. And I'd argue Southampton's team's probably got the best Premier League players. And this is what I said with Sunderland like a year ago. I think player-wise, profile-wise, I think they've got a lot of players that can acclimatise. You know, you look at Southampton just off the top of my head, and there'll be more. I really like Larin up front. Really like him. A big physical boy, good finisher, eye for goal. Really like him. I think he's been a really good impact player. You know, you look at Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Leo Cienza. Can Finn Azaz make the step up? Potentially. Flynn Downs, we know he's done it before. I think he's probably got a better team around him now. Yeah, I'd probably say Southampton. Corner way on the bus right now. The players are kicking off. Good man. I'll subscribe to your channel, mate, if you've got one. Looks like you have. Arsenal don't look convincing here. Hindsight, they're always absolutely, I think they're a I won't say that. I think they're a shocking team to watch. That's why I hope City win it. They're a shocking team to watch. Ball headed on. Jack Stacey at the back post here. Delivers the ball in. It's deep. Back post. Headed back across. Kenny McLean into the keeper's hands. Kieran Trafford says, if Spurs go down, is there any players you'd take for Leeds, Con? I would, mate. Do you actually think it's realistic, though, that a team like Leeds, I've heard people say like Coventry are going to nick some players off Spurs. Do we genuinely believe that Leeds and Cov are going to be able to afford players who are on like 100-odd grand a week? I know there's... Oh, Mehmeti's in. Oh, he's onside. Oh, he's absolutely screwed it up. What a chance that was for Mehmeti, beating the offside trap, and he's absolutely screwed it up. Cordoba's got back. Really good defensive play to get back on par there with Mehmeti. Mehmeti was behind the Norwich defence out of nowhere. One route, one pass around the defence. Unlucky. Oh, good lad, mate. Media, love that. Hope they're paying you enough. It's a tough job. But yeah, mate, I'd take loads of them. Archie would probably be the first. Kudus be the second. There'd be a few. I'd go for. I need to get my last man standing in, actually. Corner, there's another player down in the box, and it's a free kick to Ipswich. Ipswich are getting a lot of they're getting the rub of the green here. Ipswich, definitely. Can't believe that was a pen. Can't believe that was a pen. And I think it was the linesman. The linesman gave it seconds afterwards, didn't he? Cal's in the building. Hey, Cal, not seen you for a while. Good to see you in here, pal. Hope you're well too. Hubbard's in the building. Come on, you yellows. Yellows. BSC, a proper relegation fight is what the Premier's missed for years. Yeah, not when I'm involved in it, mate, but I know what you mean. Mike says, watch the Sky Sports YouTube video where they predicted where relegation stars would go. Can't believe they said stat. Oh, is that what they've said? Crafty Craft, hey, mate. Good morning, Connor, from the west coast of America. Shout out to you, Crafty. How's it going, mate? Sure, it's very nice over there, isn't it? The west coast. Oh, that'd be nice. Very nice indeed. Very jealous. Matt is in the building again. Afternoon, Con. I know, mate. We've just been having a laugh about it over here. We are. I'm definitely back in City. I'll be categorized as City fan now as well because I'm back in City to win it. But yeah, hoping you boys can do it, mate. Hoping you boys can do it. And yeah, so once again, Arsenal just playing poorly by the sounds of it, and they just seem to get those horrible scabby corners, don't they? And set pieces. Anyway, free kick Norwich, 30 gone. McLean over it. Ball into the box. Harry Darling back post. Harry Darling wins it. No second contact from Norwich, though. This is the problem with Norwich at the minute. They're getting first contact really well in the box. Darling's won it a couple of times. Pelly Matson won one of them. It's just that second contact. Norwich have grown into it, though, without really doing anything. Needs to be a bit more risk and adventure, I think. Ahmed over it. Ali Ahmed. Ball out wide. Pelly Matson. Goes for it. Ooh, good effort. Good effort. If Arsenal lose this, it might be in City's hands. Cal says, I'm doing well, mate. Hoping for a big win against Brentford today. How are you thinking Leeds will do? All good, mate. Yeah, all good. All good. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Against them lot, I don't think we'll do that well, mate. Another yellow card. My God, Jack Stacey gets it this time for Norwich. Yellow cards going everywhere. But yeah, Everton for Europe, innit? Big game, though, for you boys today. Really big game. Hubbard says, come, Kenny. What's going to happen to Man City with all the chat? No one knows, mate. No one knows. Matty might know a little bit more in the chat, but yeah, I'm not. How I see it, and Matty and the rest might be able to educate me. But how I see it is it's just that City are just going to be able to appeal and appeal and appeal and appeal. That's kind of how it feels. SAFC Nono says, tears in North London, upcoming Arsenal bottle it and Spurs get relegated. SAFC F the Mac and F the Mags. That's the one. I always get you two mixed up because you all say the same thing. FTM and FTM. Oh, really good play there by Ahmed. Terrible. Jack Taylor gets rid. Oh, penalty Arsenal. Of course it is. Told you. Just some scabby goal. I just knew it. I knew Arsenal. It'd have to be some form of like set piece. A penalties classed as set pieces, I think they are. It'd have to be, wouldn't they? Have to be, wouldn't they? They just need to miss it now. I'm sure they won't. Corner Norwich. Kelly says, you're jealous. I got up at 4 a.m. to watch this game from California. Shout out to you, Kelly. Amazing dedication. Amazing dedication. Arsenal pen. Any old eye on you, mate? Good morning for you this morning, presumably. Any championship relegation players you take on the cheap? Yeah, Pierce Charles, mate. What a goalkeeper. What a goalkeeper. Chef Wednesday goalkeeper. He's probably their best they've had since Westwood, to be honest. Ahmed ball in. Again, first contact won by Norwich. Second not. Shot on goal deflected. Corner again. Do you know, I wouldn't be surprised with this ref if there is a dubious decision that is kind of like a little bit 50-50. and she gives it to and he gives it to Norwich. Wouldn't surprise me. 1-1 says BSE. Not on this game. Apologies, but it 1-1 in the Arsenal game. There we go, and that'll be it. There'll be some scabby goal at the end. They'll win it 2-1. Anyway, Norwich corner. Do you think Tottenham will go down? Don't know, mate. Maybe. I'm still not sure. It's the longest corner to be taken of all time. Ball in by Norwich. And Walton collects. Matty reckons it's going to be another 5 to 8 years where you see the charges. Philogene. Matasiwa. Jacob Greaves. Norwich pressing high. Jack Taylor. Poor pass. Matasiwa gets robbed. That's Taylor's fault. Good opportunity for Norwich here. Matson tackled. Brilliant tackle by Jack Taylor. Good recovery. Ben Johnson. Leif Davis. Tackled again. Norwich doing really well with that intensity. And they should win a free kick there. And they don't. And they don't. Norwich second half team. Ipswich need 2 this half. Yeah. Cal says they might be genuinely the worst team in Premier League. They're just awful to watch, mate, aren't they? If they played, if they're a really good team to watch, fair enough, but they're just terrible. They're absolutely terrible. It's not an enjoyable watch, is it? Let's be honest. Norwich throw. And guys, as well, slap a like on the video. Do me a favor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. More watch longs coming your way. Fenrir says, Lee and Fenrir talking. Cal says they can win 4-0 and it's generally exhausting to sit through. They did it against us, mate. It was terrible. Terrible to sit through. You think when it's 4-0, you think fair play, but it was just set pieces, structures everywhere, like, playing for fouls, channel football. It was dead to watch. Be surprised if they didn't get another one, to be fair. Good responses from Norwich, though. Really good response. Really, really good response from Norwich. Ipswich just dealt with it a little bit, though. But as Will said, they're a second half team, so I'll have to wait and see on that one. John, do you know what I do like with Norwich? It's the pressing element. So anytime Norwich are pressing, the good thing about it is they're able to recover that ball high, which is decent. You saw Matasiwa on the ball there, and Jack Taylor. See, this is the thing with what you will get with Premier League clubs. This is something that if you're a Championship football fan and you've not seen it before, you've got to be aware of. So if you've got the likes of Jack Taylor and Matasiwa on the ball there in the middle, or Mehmeti or Jacob Greaves or whoever it would be, if the ball is recovered, like Norwich have just done, off those sorts of players, you will concede a goal because the quality is too good on that transition. It's too good. Whereas in the Championship, you can definitely get away with it. Like, this is probably the top standard in the Championship, the top standard. I think Borough are the best football inside, but this is one of the top standards. And you compare this to the Premier League, and it's night and day, really. It really is night and day. It's just more of the, clinical aspect, I think. Walton, O'Shea, Jack Taylor, Matasiwa, Jaden Philogene. Obviously, Ipswich without Jack Clark. Good little bit of possession here for Ipswich. Ben Johnson. Norwich win it back again. Here we go. Kvistgarden this time. Can he make it count? Kvistgarden. Good feet. And it's really good defending. I think that should be a free kick. It looked like Kvistgarden kicked the man. But I think he's won a corner. That looked like, was it Jacob Greaves got back at him? It might have been Dar O'Shea. To be fair, that probably should have been a free kick there. Kvistgarden did really well, fainted a couple of times, but I think he kicked Dar O'Shea there at the end. Swing and a miss at the ball, but he did kick Dar O'Shea. Yeah, that to me, that's probably a free kick. Hate Artwater, Arsenal, but mostly there, you know what, fans. I'm actually praying for a Saints Leeds final. Byron says, hi, Connor. Watching the game with my extended family is part of my nan's 80th birthday celebration. She loves the streams. Keep the info coming. Big love, mate. Thank you so much, Byron. Really appreciate that, buddy. And happy birthday to your grandma, of course. Thank you, mate. Matty says, a good summer. Ball into the box. Oh, excellent ball in by Kenny McLean. On the rebound there. Ahmed. Jack Stacey gets his feet muddled up, and it is a goal kick. It's just like quality, innit? A good summer for Norwich, and they could have a really good push for promotion, especially with the extended playoffs. Yeah, 100%. That playoff picture is very important. Will says, Arsenal is like the kid in school that reminds the teacher about the homework that needs handing in. Miss you on proper football. Thank you, DCFC Eustace. Joe, mate, I'm happy you're here because I get a lot of flack for not liking Derby, apparently. I get a lot of flack from the boys on proper football for not liking Derby. I've got no problem with Derby. I'll be honest, DCFC Eustace, I didn't like Lampard. Obviously. But I've got no problem with Derby. I don't know why. I keep getting told Connor's got an agenda against Derby. I don't at all. Ball into the box, corner, Norwich again. Matt Yielding says, Connor, do you see anywhere where Southampton don't win the playoff? If not, who do you think comes out of it? A Wrexham? No, Wrexham aren't done. You can never. What I've realised this season is you can never count Wrexham out. They've got enough quality. Kiefer Moore will return as well, which will be big. They're missing Kiefer Moore at the minute. I don't know when his return date is, but Sam Smith. I don't mind Sam Smith, but he's not on Big Kiefer's level. I think Kiefer Moore brings a lot of players into the game as well. Broadhead, Windass, Lewis O'Brien. McLean with the ball in, headed out. So yeah, I think Big Keith is a monster at this level. So you can't ever write Wrexham out. I just think Southampton are maybe a little bit more complete at the minute. A one versus, a head-to-head though. Oh, again, Christian Walton comes flying out of his goal. This guy is not interpreting crosses well at all from Ali Ahmed's side. I think it was Fisher who delivered it here. And Jacob Greaves clearly hasn't heard the call from Christian Walton. He's got his head on it. Walton's completely missed it. Ball into the box again. It's a good ball by Kenny McLean and just missed all the way through. But that pressure, Norwich don't want the halftime whistle at this moment in time. Brody says, do you think Wrexham is getting promoted? Brody, I'd say my favourites at the minute at Southampton. Second would be Wrexham. DCFC says, I respect that the comments are just hilarious anyway. It's like no one's entitled to an opinion. Love your concept. Thanks, DCFC. Cheers, mate. Lee says, your neutrality is off the scale. This is what I mean. I get so much crap for being too neutral, apparently. Geneva McGilligan, that's what I am. Splinters in my arse. No, I get too much flack for complimenting other teams. That's my big issue. Kiefer Moore legend. Kiefer Moore in playoffs. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Sunderland legend. Absolute Sunderland legend. Maatson. Good player, Maatson. I like him. Alan Maatson again. Norwich's best player so far. Ball into the box. Another corner. Matty says, love proper football. Found you and fake taxi Jim through there. And I've been watching you all ever since, mate. The funniest thing. So Jimmy's got basically Jimmy as he used to have a show and it was all about him being in a taxi. And he bleeds it. Do you know what I mean? He bleeds just a variety of different content. So he was an Uber driver for a little bit. And I just couldn't help calling him fake taxi Jim, and it's kind of stuck. Kenny McLean, ball into the box. Again, Ipswich defend it really well from this. Norwich need that second contact. Any old Iron nearly did it again, mate. Nearly called you Andy. Ball into the box again, headed out. Ipswich are defending these really well. Maybe a counter-attack here. Metmety tackled by Jack Stacey. They're doing really well in terms of this like combat. Look at this. Oh, They're doing really well in the midfield, Norwich. I think they're winning that midfield battle. It's just the quality up top. It's been all Norwich, really, since that Ipswich goal. Ahmed, ball in. It's come down with snow on it, that. Christian Walton's all day. Wrexham is very frustrating to watch of late. Eustace says I could really see us beating Southampton today. Just, yeah, it's like, the thing is, Derby wouldn't be far off. It's just, it feels the distance. It just feels like a couple of slip ups from Derby in the last sort of 8 to 10. Feels like just they needed a real run of proper consistency. It felt like to get in the playoffs. Geneva McGilligan says Kelly. Who do I want to win, Norwich or Ipswich? I don't really care, mate, to be honest. I just enjoy that. It's always a good game, the East Anglia Derby. Oh, thanks, any old Iron. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. You lads should do a live show on proper football. Yeah, I'm sure we'll think about it, mate, at some stage. Jaden Philogene, ball inside. Good save, Kovacevic, and that's it. If you're a Norwich fan, that's got to be the big worry. Hurst got to score there. This is my massive problem with George Hurst. Nowhere near effective enough. He actually won the ball back off, I believe it was Ahmed, wasn't it? I think he won the ball back off Ahmed. Jaden Philogene did really, really well there. Lovely little ball in. Hurst got to score. As a striker, you've got to score. Balls on the penalty box, either side of Kovacevic, it goes in. It's straight at him. He'll never be a top-level striker, George Hurst. He'll never be a top-level championship striker. I think he's just okay. Got to score. And that's got to be the worry for Norwich. It's the fact that there's been a couple where Ipswich have got forward and they've been unlucky, It's been all Norwich, but those little counter-attacks for Ipswich, they're more effective, really, aren't they? Oh, Hurst! You were saying, Connor? You were saying? George Hurst scores for Ipswich. It's crap defending by Norwich. Will in the comment section below has got to be upset. I mean, I tell you what, it was a very disappointing finish from George Hurst there, but that's a really nice finish. Who's picking him up? Norwich. Who is picking him up? Back post. Ipswich go 2 up. Look at this. You can't be conceding this goal. Jack Taylor wins the first connection. Jacob Greaves in the second. George Hurst wins the third. This has been my criticism with Norwich throughout this game. They've not won the second contact in the opposition box. Ipswich have just won it 3 times there. 3 separate times. They cannot win the ball in the opposition box from a throw-in 3 separate times, and they have done there. Horrendous defending by Norwich. Really poor. You always like George Hurst. Rate timing. Yep, classic, mate. Classic. Curse the commentator. Slagging George Hurst off, then he does that. Do you know what that's going to be? That's pretty much going to be... do you think that's going to be on like one of their... you get like them clipping up content creators now. I don't think we're big enough over here, but we could have been big enough that they'd clip all that up and I'd be all over Ipswich socials. It's the modern world, everybody. Just got to get used to it. Commentators curse 100%. Any old Iron says Connor and Gio both doing watch alongs for the Spurs game. You know what I'm thinking? Like it, mate. Like it. Fozzie, who are you supporting, mate? Fozzie, are you Derby as well? You can't be from Derby and still... You can't be from Derby and say rate. Is Nunes playing for Ipswich? That snake, he's not yet. He's not. Samster, are they winning? Are they winning yet, Arsenal? I'm fully expecting them to be winning very soon. Kelly says, Ben, yeah, you're defo on Ipswich Twitter. I know. I would say, though, that, am I right with George Hurst? Does everybody agree with George Hurst? He's bang average, isn't he? I know I'm going to be everywhere on Ipswich Twitter. I understand that. But let's have a look. I don't know why he's in a Norwich kit, but there we go. He's in a yellow kit. That's not going to be good. But look at that. 37 appearances, 11 goals for probably the best attacking side in the division. Are you telling me that's good? I'm not sure that's good. I don't think that's good. Arsenal 1-1. Crafty says, Wrexham's problem is don't play a full 90 minutes. It's only been Ronald says, always liked Hurstmead. Are you Ipswich, Ronald? Can't tell if you're Ipswich, mate. Can't tell. Rex's problem is don't play full 90 minutes. Only a half per match they show up. We still have a chance for playoffs, but it's been bleak of late. It has been, mate. Yeah. Still give you a chance, though. Still give you a chance. Nan's fuming. She's an Norwich fan. Oh, God. Then he says his finishing isn't good, but he's good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm judging a striker on being, good in the good in the opposition box, but yeah. Where's the rest of the northern branch of the Spanish supporters club? I don't know what that means. Is that supposed to be funny? I don't know. I'm not sure. You still love going to baseball ground? Yeah, proper old school ground, wasn't it? LJ says no bloody way we lose by more at home under Clement versus this lot we did under Manny. Yeah, Ellie, you're pretty disappointed with that second goal, and are you disappointed that George Hurst has scored? What are your thoughts on DCL, Con? I like him, mate. I know he's not a massive favourite when it comes to Everton, but I do like DC. He's been very important for us this season. It's just, as you'll know, when it comes to DCL, it's the purple patch in it. That's the problem. And he's having one at this moment in time. To be fair, though, he did score a couple of times against West Ham, a couple of penalties. That's good. It's important. Guys, I'm just going to go get a quick cup of tea. Quick cup of tea. So I'll be with you in the second half. See you in a sec. Are any of you still here? Are any of you still here? Let me know in the comment section below. Hi, everybody. I don't know if you're still here. Apologies. I'm going to put this hat on. My hair's annoying me today. I always find it a bit difficult to get the balance of a hat right when you're on stream. It always looks like it always looks like it's sideways. Let us know, everybody. We're nearly on second half duties. I've just slammed a cheese sandwich down. Let's have a look at your thoughts at halftime. What is going on? It should only be 1-0. Definitely not a pen. Tripped over his sixth toe. Fell on one of his 6 fingers. Millwall in the building. Everton fan here. DCL is class and one of my favourite players still. Matty said Hurst is woeful, considering the club he's at and the amount of chances created for him. Did his dad play for you, Matty? David? I think David did, didn't he? Or was it just Chef Wednesday? Because his dad played for Wednesday, didn't he? He's a Manc, isn't he, Hurst? Welcome back, IBSE. Millwall Holdings says local team coming up, Bromley. Yeah, mine is too, mate. Mine is too, obviously, Leeds fan, but local team is York City. Same thing. Hey, Connor, join us for a watch-along on the local pundit for Birmingham versus Wrexham. Might do, mate. I've got my my own sort of semi-final tomorrow, actually. I'm playing in one, believe it or not. Yes, the idiot on the camera does play football. Do me a favour, though, everybody. Will you slap a like on the video? That'd really, really help me out. There's 72 likes on the video, and there is 150 of you in the building. Oh, it's no, wait. MK Dons are beating Bromley, though. Where are Bromley in the league? And how are York doing? Let's have a quick look. Little York City update. York 1-0 up. Woo! Takes York to 104 points. Is it Ollie Pearce again? Ollie Pearce again. If you guys don't know, get to know Ollie Pearce. I'm telling you. Absolute bagsman. Rochdale. How are they doing? I thought they weren't playing yet, are they? Pressure on, though. York winning again. No. Sandwich, not a toasty, so just cold cheese and bread. Yeah, it was pretty. It was like, yeah, I'll be honest. It was, guys, and mate, I know you're here. Like, so I can't, let's be honest, I can't just be just going upstairs and making a toasty. I've got people to entertain. Lovely place. Your good news. Never knew that. Yeah, mate. Do you know, here's a little story for you. Because I played for York's Academy for 12 years, of which they moved between the Conference and League Two. And when I was at their academy, we got a free trip. We went down, we were like the ball boys for Stevenage versus York City. And guess who scored 2 for Stevenage that day against York City? I'm going to leave it in there, Millwall Holdings. You let me know, mate, who you think scored in that game. And anyone in the chat, let me know. Halftime cooking show would be entertaining, mate. Yeah, 100%. A Millwall legend, by the way. Millwall legend who was playing for Stevenage that day. Anyway, we're about to kick off. I'm getting a bit ill, guys, for the first time in ages. It's so annoying. All right. Ipswich kicking from right to left. Who's going to win this then? Millwall says, recall years ago, York beating Arsenal and Man United, mate. They beat Man United 3-0 away, which is just mental. Was that 1992 or something? That's it, mate. Steve Morrison getting 2. Winning it for Stevenage. I think they beat York 2-0 on that day. It was like that stupid FA, the FA trophies thing. It was that thing. Well, like a cup game. Well, I guess it was technically a cup game. Jack Stacey. Big response needed for Norwich after that absolute sucker punch. Throwing Norwich. Alex Ravel. Alex Ravel. Carl says Ipswich will get another 2. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Ellen, Will, and all that sort of stuff. Do we actually think you've been that good this game? I've not been that impressed with Norwich, I'll be honest. That's kind of where I'm at the minute. I've not been that impressed. Hurst. Philogene. Leaf Davis on the overlap. Philogene again. Matasiwa. Free kick again. I think that was Kenny McLean. Matasiwa, what a player, by the way. What a player. Absolutely loved him this season. He's been so good. George Hurst. Nearly. Daroshay gets rid all the way through. I can't watch Lamau. I'm at work in Australia. My streaming service is banned. Oh dear. Oh dear. Relying on your expert analysis. Thanks, mate. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I think up to 2/3 of the pitch, you've been really good. Really good. In possession, anyway. Out of possession, not been great. Really like Pelle Matson, by the way. Really good player. Brody says 16 years, Norwich, 16 years. I say 16 years playing the Norwich way. Says Brody. There you go. I actually thought you were saying something then, Brody. Then I realized it was a chant halfway through. Jack Stacey on the right-hand side anyway, just past Jaden Philogene. Cut inside. If they get a goal here, it could be completely different for Norwich. Really need to pull that trigger soon, though. Jose Cordoba. Fisher. Ball into the box. It's just been pretty simple. It's been pretty. I think what Philippe Clement needs to do right now, it's another ball into the box, of which is just very easy to deal with. What they need to do, in my opinion, is get a second striker onto the pitch. VPN, LJ, 100%. If you want a VPN, you can get it through my second channel, LJ. If you're that bothered, £1.49 a month, mate. Code 1Leeds1919. There you go. Don't say I don't do anything for you. Doesn't sponsor this channel yet, but my God, it is an unbelievable offer. I was working with Surfshark to try and get something through for ages, and then they gave me this thing. It was like £1.49 a month. It's data encryption. You can watch whatever you want, whenever you want, from a different country. It's class. I was in Copenhagen last week. I was just watching Sky Sports. No problem. Gary says, hi, Connor. Watching Arsenal game. The commentators already have excuses for Arsenal. Without, of course they have, mate. Yeah, I thought they were the best squad in the league. Weird how it changes, isn't it? Ali. Throwing Norwich. BSE says, an expertly done ad. My fee for prompting Connor. Commission. If any of you want to help, by the way, that would be great. We can get Surfshark on as a long-term, but we ain't got a sponsor in here yet. Hey, the Conor McGilligan channel, we ain't got a sponsor yet. We need one. We need one to power the channel. Cordoba. Oh, really good play by Ali here. Chance now for Norwich. They've got a bit of space to run into. They've got to make the most of this. Slimani on it. Good effort. Better. Much better from Norwich. Getting to a little bit of half space there in front of the Ipswich defence. They've not done that enough. They've not got between Matasiwa and Jacob Greaves at all. So that was good from Ben Slimani. Anis Slimani. Unlucky. Oh, nearly again. Kenny McLean playing the ball. Unlucky. I am Millwall Holdings. Apologies. Probably that big flag in the background gives it away. Exeter win at Plymouth. Wow. Brody says, why haven't Norwich brunch brought on Force and take Samani off? Yeah, Samani's okay, isn't he? Derby, innit? Plymouth Exeter as well. Hi, Greg. Depends how good the VPN is, LJ, doesn't it? Jahut Leto says, what a relaxing weekend watching some football and reading. Oh, I can imagine, mate. Nothing better than winning on a Friday night. Nothing better than winning on a Friday night. One of the best feelings in football. Bolton have taken the honour. Cardiff have taken the lead against Bolton. On loan, Kellyman from Chelsea. Con, have you picked up any retro shirts recently? Let's have a look. I'll have a look. We got an old school Ajax top. Old school Ajax. There you go. Oh, it's terrible on the hanger. Hold on. Terrible on the hanger. Old school Ajax. Very nice, if I say so myself. And, oh, chance for Norwich here. Ooh, blocked by Matasiwa. Who else? Fisher. Ahmed. Some of you Norwich fans might like this top, actually, to be fair. Needs to be a shot at some point. Harry Darling. And that's the Norwich one. Might as well be. I think that's like 88 or 89 Dortmund. Nice one as well. They're the new ones, Cal. Retro Boca shirt would be great for any collection. Yeah, it would. It would indeed. Yeah, LJ, it's a nice one, mate. It's a nice one, that I have to be honest. Do you know what though? It's like it's a lovely shirt, but I think I've got a size too big. Because I'll normally go for large because I like the baggy fit. But you know, the only thing is around the collar. It's around the collar. Like if you actually pull the shirt down, it's quite baggy. So don't know, maybe one for summer, but look how nice it is on the back. Really, really nice strip, to be honest. But not worn it enough. Not worn it enough, to be honest. There you go, mate. Yeah, I've got Boca. I've got River Plate. River Plate one. I'll try get. Hold on, I get this River Plate one. I got in. Where did I get it? Porto. That's where I got it. That's probably one of the nicest ones. That's probably one of the nicest ones, I think. What do you reckon? Do you like that one? River Plate. Franciscoli on the back. It's a nice one, that, innit? Probably one of my favourites, that. George Hurst on the ball over the bar. Eat burgers, Connor. Yeah, I mean, I need to be honest, I need to shout out to my online fitness coach. I've always kind of been into fitness, but I have been into fitness all my life, but I just love food. I love a beer. No, it's not food. I just love a beer. So I'm like, what am I now? Like 13 and a half stone, but I kind of want to get down. I kind of want to get down to like, if I can, like 12.7, 12.8. But I'm 6 foot, so I don't know if that's, no, in fact, it's fine weight. It's fine. I'm just a fat lad at the minute. Jaden Philogene. Oh, lovely feet from Philogene. Wins a free kick off Jack Stacey. Gives it the little Maradona. I'm tempted by getting. They're so expensive though, aren't they, Cal? Do you know what you might as well do, mate? You might as well go on a second part site and have a look at it. So expensive, some of them. But yeah, I understand the authenticity. It is a free kick anyway to Ipswich Town. Norwich haven't really done enough so far. Not really done enough. Here he is. Mike's in the building. How you going, mate? Millwall Holding says, I was at one of the famous, infamous talks about games of history involving Leeds. Just a kid. Has gone down as folklore versus a London club. Is it Chelsea by any chance, mate? Chelsea by any chance? Ball into the box. Oh, unlucky. Ollis has just got a retro Yaya shirt. Nice. Nice. Ben Johnson, ball in. Flicked away. Jack Taylor, who's had a good game, Jack Taylor. Is he going to go down again? Fires the ball across. Jose Cordoba. Norwich really need to start getting a grip of this game at some point. Because it's going away from him. It's getting away from him, I should say. Just not been able to fully get a grip of it yet, Norwich. Johnson nods it on. Metmety after it. Jose Cordoba trying to marshal it out of play, and Kovacic comes and reads it. Fisher. Ahmed. Whew. McLean. Jacob Greaves gets rid. Metmety, ball over the top, looking for Philogene, but Jack Stacey does really well there. Does really well. Ball through. Got to go in, haven't they? I'd be looking at bringing Torre on now. I'd be looking at bringing Torre on, to be honest. Or Forsen, yeah. Or is that Forsen? Is Forsen come on? I didn't even realise that. He's onside there. Yeah, let's get some of the lineups up. Probably makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? Let's get the lineups up. Let's have a look. I think is he come on, Forsen? No, it's Torre. Torre is on. Don't know why. Schwartau as well as on. Philogene trying to stay on his feet, does really well here. Jaden Philogene on the ball. Nearly, I think he keeps that in play, which is pretty incredible. Great close control, and Hurst, Metmety, running at Norwich, and he's down again. He's going to get another foul there. Here he is. Top man. Appreciate it, mate. Let's continue to hit the likes, people. Helps creators a lot. It does. It does. Appreciate it, everybody. We don't normally do championship watch-alongs, but as Mike says, these do help. So make sure you slap a like on the video. Ivan looks like he's coming on probably up top, you'd presume, for Ipswich here. Still good for a 3-2. Millwall Holding says, that's the one. Wembley. How Leeds never won that game. I'll never understand. The pitch was awful. What a game. I can imagine, mate, kicking the absolute shit out of each other for 90 minutes. Well, it was more than 90 minutes, wasn't it? Ball into the box anyway. Nodded on by Dara O'Shea. Really good flick on there. Jacob Greaves gets the second connection. We've mentioned this before with Ipswich. Ipswich winning the first and second contact in Norwich's box way too often. Way too often. Scenes if Nunes. Oh, he's coming on. Here he is. The devil. The devil on East Anglia. Nunes. Nunes coming on for Ipswich. Bearing in mind, he scored in this fixture the other way around, which is a bit mad. Jack Stacey. Oh, it's actually Fisher who's done really well there, but he has been robbed. He has been robbed. And it's a foul. I think it was Kenny McLean, actually. Kenny McLean was fouled 3 or 4 times there. That's shocking. That is shocking from the referee. McLean was fouled probably 4 times there, and he gets a booking. McLean was fouled 4 times there. He didn't go down. Look at this. He does so well. Fouled once there, McLean. Fouled the next time there by Metmety. Jaden Philogene again. And then as soon as he clips, you can understand the captain's frustration. As soon as he clips, I think it's Darnell Furlong, he's rolling around. That's why, in general, if you fouled in football, you might as well just go down. You literally might as well just go down because the referees don't reward. They don't reward staying on your feet. It's shocking. Really poor, that. Ryan says, I got up at 4 a.m. this morning. I think there's going to be a way better match. Ipswich have been the better team, mate. Gary says, Connor, are you worried if results don't go our way tomorrow? I don't expect them to, mate, to be honest with you. Oh, my God. Nunes is praying on the floor before coming on. Here he comes. Marcelino Nunes. Getting booed by the Norwich fans. This must be the first time. This must be the first. Yeah, someone's got to. Do you know what someone's got to do? If you're a football player, and LJ says, who's looking to snap the right? Do you not think someone's got to do that? So Nunes has just come on. Someone's got to hit him, haven't they? You've got to hit him. Do you not think if you're a Norwich player? And this is, I don't want him to be hurt. I know some Norwich fans want him to be hurt. It's just went like that to the Norwich fans. Oh, he's stepping up to take the free kick. Oh my God. It's got narrative. It's got narrative all over it. Cal, imagine if that'd be a Liverpool player, mate. Imagine if that'd be a Liverpool player. Con, do you have a player who doesn't play for your team whose shirts you always buy? Mine has to be Barella. To be honest, mate, I always go for the Italian team, the Italian national team. So I've not got a specific player. I've got 2 Totti shirts for Roma and for Italy. Leif Davison, Marcelino Nunes over the free kick now. Can the narrative be imprinted at Carrow Road now by Marcelino Nunes? Or is Leif Davis going to have it? Looks like Davis is shaping up to it. Nunes. Blocked. Big. And Ben Johnson went down that like a foul, to be honest. Something like more of a foul than the other one. Nunes is following here. He's following Ahmed. Ahmed to deliver the ball into the box. He has done. Jacob Greaves, who's been really good today for Ipswich. Really good. Oh, lovely little play, though, by Norwich. Jack Stacey on the overlap. Stacey with the ball, and it's a poor ball, and it's Greaves there again. And it's a throw-in to Ipswich. It's the delivery in the box. Norwich have not done enough. They've just not done enough so far. Greaves has been immense in the air. Absolutely immense in the air. How is commentary still 0-0 against Sheffield Wednesday? That's a good point. The charming Dan says, you have to give Nunes a receipt for the reverse fixture. Not saying deck him, but just... I just love football. I just absolutely love football. I absolutely love football. You just... Oh, God. Could be the comment in the video. You have to give Nunes a receipt for the reverse fixture. Not saying deck him, but just let him know he's a prick. Ronald, I don't think you said last time, mate. Are you an Ipswich fan? You might be the resident Ipswich fan, mate. We've got a few Norwich fans in here. Johnson does really well there. Getting out of a bit of bother. Throw-in. Greaves made in my hometown. So if you're enjoying this, guys, slap a like on the video, and then we will do more of these in the future if you're interested. Nunes didn't score in the last one, did he? What score was it? Ipswich beat Norwich, didn't they? This must be the first time they've done. They might have done the double over them in a long time. Oh, was it 2-2? Or was that the one before? I thought it was 3-1. I think it was 3-1, wasn't it? He didn't score though, did he? I'm sure he didn't. Or maybe he did. I don't know. God, this game is depressing. Absolutely not, mate, says Ronald Ducks. This Arsenal game is depressing. Yeah, it'll end up 2-1, mate. An absolute shithouse. 90th minute plus header from Saliba or something. Arsenal look nervy. Bournemouth aren't the team you want to be playing when you're nervy, by the way. Especially with Ryan. I absolutely love Ryan. What a player he is. Krupa Jr. as well. I don't know if he's still on the pitch. Oh, Pelle Matson. Absolutely skins Nunes. Absolutely skins Nunes, Pelle Matson. That was class. Right, Norwich have just got to get to this final third and be better. Not good enough. Ahmed. Oh, unlucky. Nearly plays a reverse pass. Pelle Matson didn't read it, but that's what they've got to do. They've got to overload on the flanks. Norwich, the way Norwich win this game is like the little overloads between the lines, you know, like the little short, incisive passes between the right back and the centre back. I don't think Norwich are going to get a lot of joy here, just getting the ball out wide and lumping it into the box. Greaves has been immense. Star O'Shea looks really good as well. They've got to start doing these little sort of reverse passes into the central midfielders just on the outside of the area. Try play like little cute 1-2s. Pelle Mats is definitely the best midfielder. But they've got to start doing this a little bit more, be a little bit more incisive. Raya is a nutcase, gives me Melee vibes. Here we go. Ball into the box. Again, it's a bad ball into the box, but Norwich have got a corner. Darrow O'Shea and Greaves have been immense. It's just Norwich's, I keep saying it's just the final product. It's just nowhere near being good enough. Magoma this time. Ball in has to be a good one. Ball in. Oh, it's a good ball in. Headed away by Greaves. Again, shock. Jack Stacey. Good ball, Magoma. Don't think he knew. I'm not sure he knew Philogene was there, but Magoma's going again. Ball into the box. Back post. Schwartau. Pelle Matson. I think that's a corner. Oh, no, it's not Matson. It's Harry Darling. Unlucky. Bit better. Yeah, it does feel like with Norwich, it's very desperation vibes at the minute. It feels very like kind of like last ditch, doing anything to get the ball in the back of the net, sort of centre backs. To be fair, like that's the first time I've seen Greaves actually beaten in the air. Com, what's your worst days of football fan? Leeds 2, Derby 4 in the playoffs, mate. In terms of an individual game, truly horrific. Philogene. Tackled by Kenny McLean. And it's a throw into Norwich. Yeah, 20 odd minutes left. Pelle Matson absolutely done by Nunes then. They're after Nunes as well. Go on, here we go. Here we go. Darling wanted to have a go at Nunes then. He wanted to have a go at him. Kicking off. Kicking off. Kicking off. As soon as Nunes was involved, I knew there was going to be something there. You just knew there was going to be something involved there. Charming down the kicking off of Nunes. You just absolutely know it. It's a powder keg. The thing is, McKenna would have known this when putting him on. Yes, he's pointing in his face. He's telling him to shut his mouth, Harry Darling. Look at that. Fair play. Oh, Ryan's Ollie says your bestie Ryan off. That's annoying. I do love that though by Harry Darling. Just keeps telling him to piss off, which I'm a big fan of. I mean, it's not a bad tackle, is it? It's not a bad tackle. I mean, to be fair, Nunes, you do feel a bit sorry for him there. He's done nothing wrong. Oh, he's got a yellow card. For me, going to Oldham League Cup semi-final, getting soaked 6-0. Oh, so that's a stinker, mate. That is a stinker. Charming Dan says, you just know some of our... Yeah, they are. They're having it. If you can't win the game against Ipswich, at least just, do something to Nunes. That's what they'll be thinking. That's what they'll be thinking. Ball in, McLean. Out by Darrow O'Shea again. Norwich really haven't... oh, what a ball nearly by Kenny McLean to Traore there. They've just not really tested Christian Walton enough. Jack Clark now coming on. This is the depth that Ipswich have at this level. El says shouldn't be an excuse. Just go belt him. Few games banned for a lifetime of free beers in Norfolk. It is like that though, isn't it? If you do, you'll always sort of be remembered for that game against Ipswich where you absolutely nailed Marcelino Nunes and got a 6-game ban. Sub coming on, I think. Got to keep an eye on Arsenal as well, haven't we, people? Oh, mate. Ollie. Alex Scott is class, mate. He's such a good player. Such a good player. Right. I'm going to ask you all a question. Do you think with the Barnet, I've got a game tomorrow. Is the Barnet long enough for a headband? An Alice band? Is it long enough? It does my head in during games, but someone said Alex Scott, and I'm thinking, can I get away with a headband at nearly 33 years of age? I don't know if I can. Not like Jovino headband, but chance for Norwich, maybe? Nearly. And Walton's on his ass. I don't think I can get away with an Alice band. Can't get away with it. But I'm just thinking to myself, hair's getting a bit long. Captain Ironside says no. Oh, dear. Fair enough. I'm never going to win this game online. I think my missus would just look at me and she'd be like, get it off. Get it off now. I'd be like, look, I'm trying to be Alex Scott in the midfield. And it needs to be a thin headband. Yeah, one that none of the lads can see. Oh, someone's going around on the floor, rolling around. Harry Darling's got to be careful here. And that Avon then gets straight back up. Headband, says Lene. Nestor had a headband and he retired 10,000 years old. I'm not Italian though, Cal, but that is true. Go for a joke one like the 118 ads. No one will care. Yeah, it's getting a bit annoying, I'll be honest, the old hair. But I am trying to grow it. For no reason whatsoever, but it's just a bit different, isn't it? Other team will be saying snap him with the head 100%. And I'd be doing the same thing. Leif Davis wins the ball high. Oh, my God. It's getting a bit daft, this. Everybody's just on the ground. Ball played over the top. Dar O'Shea's been immense. Harry Darling. Pelle Matson. That's going to be Leif Davis just... 2-1 Hast. Oh, 2-1 Bournemouth. Scotty boy. Scotty too hotty. Get up there, boy. Ollie, you were right. He's class. Oh, Steve says just cut it. No, mate. I don't want... What's wrong with it, Steve? You're not having it. Bournemouth winning. Michael, there we go, mate. You could have played like him as well, pal. Bald cap. Stacey off. Christene on. Or Christene on. Ali. Arsenal. Are they all booing yet? Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, Pelle Matson. Arsenal might be the worst thing to... Have Arsenal scored again? They haven't scored, have they? Matson. Cordoba. Schwartau, good ball. Matson. That looked like a foul. Two players you've mentioned who have both scored straight after. I know, mate. One was positive, I guess. One was positive. Arteta giving Spanish managers a bad name. What minute are we on in that game as well? Connor, would you go curtains like we mate? It's close. Look, it's close. There you go. How about that? I do this to just just keep it off the old face, but I have been partial to that, mate. 2-1 Bournemouth. Jesus. And of course it was Gyökeres who scored. I mean, how's that not a yellow card by Nunes? How's that not a yellow card on Nunes, that, by the way? Nunes, that is a yellow card, isn't it, people? Do you not think? Kieran McKenna's saying no fouls to him. No fouls. That is... Do we not think Nunes there, that is a yellow card? Nunes should be off the pitch. Should be off. I'll tell you what, that's absolutely shocking from Cordoba. But Cordoba, I've been giving him so many flowers as well. That's a yellow card for him as well. Should be a yellow card for him. He's just fallen over. Go for the Mohawk, gone. Long hair isn't for the weak. It isn't, mate. It isn't. Fair play to the linesman. Cordoba was going to the ground all the time there. He was just going to the ground. Fair play. I'll tell you what, Avon, did Avon give it? Avon, whatever his name is. He gave it one of them, didn't he? Can't be doing that. That should be a card himself. Wrap those likes up, people. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Nunes over the free kick anyway here. Shouldn't be on the pitch for me. Nunes. It's a good ball. Taylor's had a good game. Leif Davis, that's a foul. That is a foul. Stupid. See, that is a foul. Ref's bottled that. Ref's absolutely bottled that. This is all kicking off. It's all kicking off. To be fair, I know the Arsenal game's a good one. This Norwich one's going to be a good ender. There's defo a red card coming. Matty says the hair's looking good, mate. Long hair will have you question everything and say one day it looks unreal and you just can't get rid. Yeah, mate. Have you got a bun? I can't tell if you've got a shaved head or a bun. I have long. That's mainly because I can't be bothered waiting in the barbers. It's truly a miserable time waiting. Millwall Holding says going to the barbers more interesting than watching Arsenal these days. Norwich have recovered it high. Here we go. Opportunity for the Canaries. It's brilliant defending. It's absolutely brilliant defending from Dar O'Shea, who's been a monster. Absolute monster, him and Jacob Greaves. Read that all day long and it's just absolutely smashed. It was Magoma, I think, to Ahmed. And I tell you what, O'Shea's read that the whole way. It's a brilliant tackle with his turkey teeth. Do you know what's going to happen, though, people? Do you know what's going to happen? Ball into the box. Clark. Here we go. Opportunity. It's not Nunes, is it? Nunes. Azon, I should say, should have scored. Should be 3-0. Azon's missed a sitter. He's missed an absolute sitter. He's done a George Hurst. Azon should have scored. I mean, he looked offside, if I'm honest. Darnell Furlong wins it. DCFC's back and Cov on Wednesday still 0-0. Is Hurst still crap? Yes, mate. I mean, on McLean, that looked like a foul. And it's handball. It's handball, Ben Johnson. The referee is literally looking at the frigging ball. They're so shite, aren't they? How bad are the referees? McLean gets pushed onto the floor, and then Ben Johnson, or it's Darnell Furlong, I think it might have been Darnell Furlong, just handles it. That is a penalty. It's mental. Furlong launches it in. Headed on. And now Azon's on the floor again. Matt says, Connor, do you have any thoughts on Barcelona complaining about the ref and the ref getting no more games? You didn't give a straight red. It's just that, yeah, mate, it's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing completely. Yeah, can't stand it. Can't stand it. That's what happens, mate. Apparently the Barcelona, whatever that happens when it comes to the Barcelona staff, it just goes, doesn't it? If Ipswich had a decent CF, they would have walked it. They would have done. They would have absolutely walked it. You know, like a Joel Peru. Something like that. I'm not sure, Theodore, presumably. Cordoba. Ooh, he's on with a bad tackle there. He's off. He's got to go. He's got to go, Nunes. It's him again. I can't believe he's bottled it. I can't believe he's bottled it. Unbelievable. How is that not? If anybody's watching the Norwich Ipswich game, that is now 3 after Kieran McKenna's told him to not make any more fouls. Cordoba, let's have a look at this. It's a yellow card. He should be off the pitch. God, you forget how bad the champ refs are. You forget how bad the champ refs are. He's coming off, look. Kieran McKenna's had enough. That's a red card. He's absolutely bottled it, the referee. He bottled it the second time. He's bottled it the second. That is unbelievable. Wow, you'd be absolutely fuming, wouldn't you? It's a red card. That's the second one. Is he taken off? Staggering. I mean, this counter attack anyway. I thought no, he's onside. To be fair, he's got to score. That is on. Has on, whatever he's called. Nunes should be off. Everybody saying in the chat, yeah, completely agree. He's taking him off. Look. Oh, he's got his arm around his shoulder. What McKenna's saying to him. Fair play to McKenna. McKenna's just saying to him, calm down. He should be off the pitch. I can't believe he's still on the pitch. The ref has just completely shat his pants. Doesn't fancy sending him off. Too big of a decision. Cannot believe he's still on the pitch. Because you think about that, if they're down to 10 men with 10 minutes to go, you never know. You absolutely never know. And that he should have been off for the other one as well. I can't believe he's not taking him off. Fenris says rest need to give post-match interviews. They do, mate. I've always been a big sort of man in terms of thinking that big man. a big advocator of that, mate. Completely agree. I don't know if you can take him off here though, because it's going to go mental if he goes off. 32. It is Nunes. Been taken off. I mean, he's come away with the win, I guess, but I mean, if they were losing, then if they were losing, then it'd have been even worse. But to say they're winning, it's probably not as bad, is it? Norwich getting shafted here. 5-match ban for the ref. And he's off. Dan Neely's on for a little calmness. Nunes subbed out. Thanks for the 6 points, scum, says Phil. Would VAR have sent him off? It wouldn't have sent him off for a yellow. If it was a tough red, it'd have sent him off. Madness, that. Can't believe he's red. I can't. It's championship referees. Who else has just come on here? Kipre, what a monster. You forget Cedric Kipre's depth. Oh my God. Cedric Kipre, Dan Neil, Jack Clark. Ipswich should have walked this league, shouldn't they? They should have absolutely walked this league. The depth that they've got. It's just a championship super team. How on earth have they not won the league? It's crazy, isn't it? So you got to say credit to Norwich. Sorry, not Norwich. Coventry, really. I mean, Ipswich can still win the league, but it's mental how they haven't already. Not normally great on the road either, Ipswich, or not being as good on the road. Yeah, Cov nil, Wednesday nil's mental. What a mental score that is. Kovacevic. Lincoln still beating Leyton Orient. Plymouth 1, Exeter 2. Do you know what though I will say about Norwich? Again, it's the difference between the two teams is huge in terms of just like money. You look at all the players that have come on, for Ipswich, they'd all start for Norwich. That's the difference. And that's the difference between coming down when you're a rich club, from the Prem to the Championship. It's what the Premier League does. That's why everybody wants to get up there. Riches. Old English England Patriot says, was a rocky start to the season. That's cost us been in the title race. Yeah. Crazy. With this team as well, mate. It's what a team at this level. Like even just some of the ones you forget about, like Ben Johnson, like just completely forget about him. Cedric Kipre, forgot about him completely. Magoma. Ball in. They've just not got near, have they? They've just not got near in the box. Magoma. Flashes of Johnny Rowe, hasn't he? Shot blocked. Cordoba. Pelle Matson. Tackled. Good football there by Azon in terms of defensively. Jack Taylor trying to get away. Should be a foul. Isn't a foul. Referee's had a stinker. Awful performance. Big game as well. Shouldn't be putting referees this incompetent in games like this. McLean. Deflects. Good ball though. Magoma. Taking too long. Taking way too long, enabling Ipswich to get back into shape. Should have got that shot off quicker. Ali Ahmed. Magoma. Someone's got to shoot at some point. Ball in. Best opportunity really of the second half, I think. Oscar Schwartau, I think it was. Back post. It's actually a really good play by Ali Ahmed. Ball back post. Just a little bit too high for Torre. Schwartau just couldn't get enough on it. Probably the best chance. Old England Patriot says the second place promotion plus a double over Norwich is something we'd have all taken. The potential double after 16 years of hurt is worth more than it. Yeah, like that, mate. It's a good way of looking at it, to be honest. It's a good way of looking at it. It's not, I mean, let's be honest, it's not a bad way to go up anyway, even if you hadn't done the double. But that was embarrassing from Ben Johnson. He's rolling around after a little tackle, and he just got straight back up. Crazy. But yeah, no, completely agree with you. All true. That's why Millwall have fallen away. Squad is down to the bare bones. It's hard, mate. Very, very hard. I wouldn't throw Millwall out there for the playoffs, though. It's going to be a good playoff race. Jack Clark doing really well there. Oh, nearly playing a really good ball to Jack Taylor there. Want Bournemouth on Wednesday to do well today. They're doing quite well, aren't they, mate? Arsenal meltdown coming very soon, 90+ minutes. Watch City go and screw this up. Matty, I don't know if you're still in here, but watch City screw this up against Chelsea tomorrow. Watch you absolutely do this. So if City beat Chelsea, City narrow it down to 6 points with the game in hand. 6 points with the game in hand. And I bet City somehow draw that game. Honestly, I bet they draw that game. Are Norwich fans happy about the season? I'd probably say they should be. They've just been unlucky, haven't they? The double's not ideal, but again, it's the difference between the teams for me. It's going to take a monumental effort for Norwich to beat Ipswich. Like a lot of championship teams, it'll be difficult. But yeah, with Liam Manning, my God, never given a chance there. Schwartau taking too long again, but it's gone through. Torre taking his time again. Just get the shot off, fella. Wins a free kick, but I think it was Ahmed actually there, wasn't it? Gotta get that shot off quicker. They take too long to pull the trigger, Norwich. It's like they have to get into the perfect position to strike the ball, just hit it. It might take a deflection. You never know. Yeah, this has to go in now for Norwich. Has to go in. Absolutely has to go in. Six added on. This goes in. You never know. You never know if this goes in. Wow, first win at Carrow Road in 20 years. Torre and McLean over it. Or it might be Ahmed, actually. I think it's Ahmed. Got to leave it to McLean for me. But then right foot probably bends around the wall. McLean hits the wall. It's been the story of Norwich's day. Hitting the wall, hitting the man in front of him. Ahmed. Does well. Schwartau. Matson. Ball into the box. Greaves away again. Ball outside. Good ball in. Away again by O'Shea. Fisher. Still live for Norwich. I think that's going to work. Yeah, at this point, you got to be looking at it as a Norwich fan and thinking, even if we just get a corner, it's just going to get headed out. At some point, they've got to score. Matty says, can see his battering him first half, score one, and then, I know. I really hope just City are able to just get it over the line. But I've just got a fear. City just aren't as good this year. Nowhere near as good. Headed out again by Ipswich. Ball back into the box. Had to go in. Cordoba. Barry Clark says, hi, Connor, mate. Hope you had a great holiday. How did you like the West Ham win? Yeah, it was good, mate. It was good for you. Really good. I didn't like it per se, but, it's good for West Ham fans. Yeah, I can't say I was elated, mate. But, my God, this miss by Gyökeres. He just missed the sitter. Has he just missed the sitter, Gyökeres? Looks like he's playing football in Timberland boots. Tell you what, though, some record. Absolutely some record, innit, for Norwich over Ipswich at Carrow Road. Didn't know it was that vast. Pelle Matson. Magoma. Jack Clark. Clark. Three minutes left. Norwich free kick. Kipre. Not ideal. Not ideal for Norwich. Brilliant for Ipswich. I think they've just struggled, haven't they? They have just struggled, Norwich. I didn't expect it to be like, not this different as such, but they've just not been able to break down Ipswich at all. There's not been a side of me which has been confident at all in Norwich scoring here. Magoma over the bar. Comfortable, ain't it, lads and lasses? Full time. Boos ring out at the Emirates. Boo! Get Arteta out, my club. You must win it now, Arteta. You fucking bottle job bastard. You just know it's coming. Also, you look great in the headband. Not too old. Thanks, mate. Guys, before you leave, do us a favour. Slap a like on the video. Thank you so much. Arsenal fan TV and chill after this, I think. Fucking wanker. Thanks, Millwall Holdings. All the best, mate. And that is it, everybody. The end of the game. Thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the Championship watch-along. Ipswich fans, look, I know a lot of you might not be Ipswich, Norwich. If you want watch-alongs, let me know in the comment section below as well. Like the video before you leave. Thank you so much for tuning on in. And we'll be back tomorrow with a big dual watch-along. Forest on there, Spurs on there, Sunderland on there, Villa on there. And I will see you on the other